Good morning, collective. I apologize for the early morning message, but this is very important, so I just wanted to get on here as quick as possible. So I'm in the dead of sleep. Around 4:30, I get woken up with a very clear message. Tell them Gabriel will be asking them a very important question. They must think about it carefully and respond. So I said, okay. And then there was a personal message to me in that followed, and so I said okay, and was going to go back to sleep, and then I got up to smoke a cigarette. That's why I'm wearing a hat and I'm in my tank top, so I guess, because I was just asleep. But I went to smoke, and I was like, okay, this sounds familiar, but I don't know scripture as well as other people do, and it's probably a good thing because that's how important the message is, so you guys see the validity in it. Because here's what I found. I came back after I smoked, and I was like, let me research what this is about. So remember that they said Gabriel, so I looked it up. Now, I don't know anything about the Quran because I've never read the Quran, but here's what it says about the interaction between Muhammad, Umar, and I think it's called Gabriel, which is Gabriel, right? It says, the questioner asks him a question, says, tell me, Muhammad, about Islam. And so Muhammad responds, Islam means that you should bear witness that there is no God but God, and that Muhammad is Allah's messenger, that you should perform its ritual prayer, pay the alms tax, fast during Ramadan, and make the pilgrimage to the Kaaba at Murcia if you are able to do so. Okay? Which is followed by, now tell me about faith. Faith means that you have faith in Allah, His angels, His book, His messenger, and the last day, and that you have faith in fate, as it is measured out, both its good and evil aspects. Next, he asks him about virtue. Doing what is beautiful means that you should worship Allah as if you see Him, for even if you do not see Him, He sees you. Sorry, my handwriting's a little messy. Okay. Now tell me about the hour. About that, tell me about the hour. About that, he who questions knows no more than the questioner. Tell me about the signs. The slave girl will give birth to her mistress, and you will see the barefoot, the naked, the destitute, and the shepherds vying with each other in building. And it ends with, after I had waited for a while, the prophet spoke to me. Do you know who the questioner was? And Umar responded, Allah and His messenger knows best. The prophet responds, he was Gabriel, which is Gabriel. He came to teach you religion. He came to teach you religion. So let's go over that one more time, because I feel like, guys, this is not. It doesn't matter what faith you have. It is about your religion. What is it that you pray to? And it goes by. Remember that message I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I just woke up. I'm sorry, not sorry. Remember the message I have like stuff. The message that I had given recently about where does your loyalty lie? We're being taught our faith again. But that's my inner. Let me not put my conjecture in here. I'm just telling you what I was woken up to say. So let's go over it again. So the questioner appears before the Prophet Muhammad and says, tell me, Muhammad, about Islam. Islam means that you should bear witness that there is no God but God, and that Muhammad is Allah's messenger, that you should perform the ritual prayer, pay the alms tax, Fast during Ramadan and make the pilgrimage to the Kaaba at the mercy if you are able to do that. Now, tell me about faith. Faith means that you have faith in Allah, His angels, His books, His messenger, and the last day, and that you have faith in fate as it is measured out, both its good and evil aspects. Now tell me about virtue. Doing what is beautiful means that you should worship Allah as if you see Him, for even if you do not see Him, He sees you. Now tell me about the hour. About that, he who's questioned knows no more than the questioner. Tell me about the sign. The slave girl will give birth to her mistress, and you will see the barefoot, the naked, the destitute, and the shepherds vying with each other in building. After I had waited for a while, the prophet spoke to me. Do you know who the questioner was? Umar? He responded, Allah and His messenger knows best. The prophet. He was Gabriel. He came to teach you religion. So, I just wanted to get on here and tell you all that Gabriel will be asking you a question. That's all. Have a good night. Good night.